It's time for some hoops at FedEx Forum, home of the Grizzlies, and we're bringing it to you live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, and roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. For the Memphis Grizzlies, they won their last contest, that game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
Doris, there aren't many players like James Harden drawing total focus from opposing defenses.
And that's appropriate, Kevin, because this guy can command one side of the ball consistently. In pick-and-roll action, he can be a threat as a scorer. He sets... How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Screen by Porzingis. Here's Morant. And the layup's good off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Mobley outside. For three, Mitchell. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
We know unequivocally Evan Mobley has length. He's got timing. This guy eats up rebounds.
Now Wells. Shot clock at 6. Here's Porzingis. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
Well, this is where Porzingis thrives. He is shot ready on the catch.
And here's Harden. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Driving inside. And he converts the layup.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Morant outside. Outside Jackson. Screen by Porzingis. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Mobley. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented. Different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll.
Hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
James Harden with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Mobley a screen. Harden looking it over. Mobley wide open. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Okay, Evan Mobley a big, folks, but you can see the touch on that mid-range jumper. That's pure.
Morant drives in. The wide open look here for Porzingis. The Grizzlies with another miss. And here are the Cavaliers. Harden outside. Mobley outside. From the arc. Harden's shot is off.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Jackson down low. Stolen by Harden. Lays it up and banks it in. Harden's got 6.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Grant. Pass to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Trying to end the drought. Good on the triple. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 7-point differential. And the jam by Harden.
Oh, my. James Harden with a statement right there.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Both teams changing it up here. And here are the Grizzlies now. Outside for Jackson. And again, Memphis no good. With 1 on the clock. And Wade slams it in.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensive.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
Here's Schroeder. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Morant with it. Now guarded by Noel. Odom down low. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Morant missing. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Noel with it. Scoreless thus far. Kicks it out to Schroeder. There's a screen by Noel. And that one's good. Schroeder. Schroeder's got the lead up to 11 now for Cleveland. You know, Doris, it's an ongoing debate, but some believe that the game is better today than ever before. I think it is. What about you?
Well, Kevin, despite what you might hear from players from prior generations, I 100% agree with you. Each and every year, we seem to be setting a record for the most efficient offenses in the history of the game. The players have never been more skilled. We lean heavily into analytics. It's in a perfect place.
Pass to Noel. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless, the foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. A different look now for Cleveland. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Harden. Ellis outside. 5 on the clock. Mobley misses. The Grizzlies trailed by 13. And the Cavaliers' Kenny Atkinson. Doris winning the NBA Coach of the Year in 2025.
And this was just an incredible honor for Kenny, who, of course, longtime record as an assistant coach, great player development coach, joined Steve Kerr for a time and says that experience helped take his coaching to another level. That has manifested in Cleveland.
And Morant throws it down.
And the agility, the hops, Morant just explodes off the floor.
Now, here is Harden. 8 points for him. Mitchell in the corner. Shoots over Wells. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 6 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Jackson misses. Cleveland leading by 13. Mitchell outside. Outside, Avdia. Off target from outside. And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And Cleveland making a change here. A minute 20 left to play in the first half. Here's Coward. He has yet to score. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game. And here are the Grizzlies now. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, you give this guy a half-decent look at distance, and he's going to make you pay.
51 seconds left in the first half. Three-pointer, Granger. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Here's Coward. There's a screen by Aldama. 6 to shoot. To the paint. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Aldama's got his first bucket in this one. Pass to Granger. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Odom. Here's Coward. Mitchell comes up with the rebound. Here's Ellis. Finished off the break. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. The Grizzlies on offense. Now Morant. Here's the floater. And that's 2 points on the layup. Morant's got the first field goal of the second half for the Grizzlies. Harden outside. Mobley left side. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
Mobley is screened. Granger inside the line. Pass to Ellis. Cleveland moving it around. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And Mitchell drills the 3.
Boy, Donovan Mitchell has always been a high-volume three-point shooter. Now it's about his efficiency.
And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003, soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
Pass to Jackson from downtown, and the 3 ball is good. Jackson's got 8 points.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
For 3, Mitchell. That's no good. It's his second miss. He's made 4. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, the Cavaliers trying to make the most of their championship window. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "What I've learned is that this isn't forever. We're not invincible. You have to appreciate this because it doesn't come around too often. Not every locker room is like this." Back to you, Kevin.
Connected and driven. Allie, we appreciate the report. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. It's hauled in by Dunn. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Screened by Porzingis. Shoots over Mobley. Porzingis can't hit.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one's on Morant.
Mobley playing with a level of intention and finishing the play. That is nicely done.
Free throw, no good for Mobley. And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Coward. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Aldama with the ball. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Aldama's got his second basket.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Pass to Noel. Here's Harden. Getting inside. It's Harden.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
Here's Harden. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. There's a screen by Aldama. Three-pointer. And it's Noel with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Pass to Strus. Drills the three-pointer.
Max is always shot ready. Catch and shoot opportunities are his go-to.
We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Coward. Carries it down low. Coward's got 5.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
17 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Noel. Clock at 6. Back to Harden. Here's the 3. Unable to get that one. The third quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers ahead, leading by 5. And we're coming right.
The Cavaliers, 36.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. From past the arc. Rebounded by Jackson. The Grizzlies trailed by 5. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Morant surveying the D.
Come to me.
6 to shoot. Driving to the basket. Odom, no good. Cleveland leading by 5. And here is Mitchell. Mobley outside. Off target from three-point range. And we have a timeout called by Tomas Isolo. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. Head coach of the Grizzlies had some words for his team over the break. Coach asked his team, can anyone knock down a 3? Reminding them three-point shooting will open up the floor, make things easier in the half-court offense. Everyone loves making threes. Missing? Not so much. Guys?
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Here's Jackson. The Cavaliers pull it in. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Mobley outside. Back to Avdia. Morant with the steal. Over to the left wing. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Harden. Mitchell left side. Now Mobley. And there's the dunk.
Oh, my goodness. Evan Mobley using just about all of that 40-inch vertical.
Screen by Porzingis. Jacks up a 3. The three goes down.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And we have a timeout called by Tomas Isolo.
Timeout.
He has decided it's the right time to talk.
Coming onto the floor for the Grizzlies.
They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Mobley is screened. Drained from outside.
Spida is attacking right now. Very few guys can score it as quickly or as easily.
Morant. Harden pulls it down. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Here's Mobley. Jackson with the rebound.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Now Mitchell. Here's Avdia. Oh, the slam dunk.
Well, Avdia has some size, and he uses it to get up and around the rim. What a finish.
Porzingis.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
So the first of 3 is good, and that brings them within 5. He makes the second free throw. That shrinks the margin to just 4. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
Well, in these situations, this is who they want at the charity stripe.
And G.G. Jackson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Mitchell. We've got 1:13 left to play in the final quarter. Just 5 to shoot. No good there. Morant left side. Now here's Wells. Morant outside. Jackson with the screen. Shoots. Oh, and he wishes he had that one back. It's out. Count it.
You know, you have to recognize the chance to push it, and they did. Great pass to get the ball behind the defense and an easy 2 points on the board.
Shot down the lane. Mobley there for the rebound.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
Mobley there for the rebound. Stolen by Jackson. Jackson with the screen. Off target from outside. Avdia. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.